we hate the cold. A lot of you know that.
Now, you know when you go camping, depending on where you camp at.
And in the warmer climates, this place is mobbed.
It's completely different campground because we've been there in the summer and we've been there in the winter. It's two different places.
Yes.
Black flies
like
and the mosquitoes that like tear you apart. All that kind of stuff.
Like an old curmudgeon. RV winter camping is a terrible idea. It stinks. At least that's what we said a couple weeks ago. We'll link that video up above. But in today's video, we're going to tell you why RV winter camping actually could be a great idea.
So let me preface this video by saying it's cold out right now. There's snow on the ground.
Snow's actually starting to come down.
And I absolutely hate the cold and camping in the cold. But we're going to do this video because we know some people do like camping in the winter, and we have camped in the winter. So there are some positives that go with camping in the winter.
So the first thing is going to be, just look around us. When you're in that RV, okay, it's cozy, it's warm, it's beautiful. So I guess I should say maybe not as much camping, but glamping. I like when we've done it in the past where we've been on the RV and you get to look out and you see the beautiful landscapes and the snow, and it is just cozy. I like that.
So the second thing, and I'll say this, I may dislike this more than the cold, and this is one of the things I do like about the cold, is that there's no bugs. Now, you know when you go camping, depending on where you camp at, the bugs, I don't really care about like the spiders and stuff, but like those black flies and the mosquitoes that like tear you apart. You don't get those in the winter. You really don't get them very much in the late fall, early spring, which is why we like camping so much in the fall also.
Right, well, we should clarify, you do get them in the winter, but in warm climates, right? We're talking about the cold.
Correct.
The next very cool thing about camping in the cold and the winter is that you're going to be able to find campgrounds much easier than you would in the peak season. Although you're going to have fewer choices. So a lot of campgrounds, as you know, they're going to close down. Like in New Jersey, there's not many open. I think there's maybe, 2 or 3 open in the whole state.
But with that said, we could go find a spot today if we wanted, because it's just, they're not filled.
It always comes down to what?
The money. Everything's about the money. So the next thing regarding campgrounds and places to camp is that if you do find a campground, they're going to have a spot, like MJ said, more than likely they're going to be cheaper. There's usually off peak season and peak season prices, holiday prices. You always pay more when there's a higher demand. If the demand is lower, it's going to be cheaper. And that tends to happen almost everywhere except like the warm climates.
Well, I was going to say, what's not cheaper in the winter?
Florida gets more expensive.
Yes.
Texas.
And impossible to get, too.
Yeah, but definitely if somewhere that's cold, northeast, all the way down to like Georgia, North Carolina, it's almost always going to be cheaper if you're camping when it's cold out.
If you're enjoying the video so far, we invite you to hit the subscribe button below, hit the notification bell so you know when we go live or release new videos. Also, we have a private Facebook group. We would love you to join. It's called Endless RVing, RVers Coming Together. And we have a free monthly newsletter. The link to sign up will be below. So the next one, and this actually is really helpful, at least in our area. Since it's not peak season, in these colder areas, guess what's going to be easier? Getting a place to service your RV. So now look, people are still getting service in the winter, yes, but it's going to be way less demanding at these service centers to try to get your RV in at this time of year.
Again, that's going to be area dependent. If you're down in Florida, of course, now is going to be bad, but I know by us, the places we take our RV to, you take it in like in the summer through the fall, you're like, sorry, you're not getting in for a while. Take it now, probably get in tomorrow.
Right.
If I call, they'll have a spot, because most people up by us are not camping right now.
Right.
The next one is pretty obvious. If you're an outdoor person and you like winter sports and winter activities, you need it to be cold out. You need the snow. So skiing, snowshoeing, snowmobiling, any of those kind of activities.
Skating, right?
Skating, snowboarding, any of that stuff. If you're in a place that you can take your RV to and you like those outdoor activities, of course, the winter is going to be a great time.
So the next one, and this is something that everybody complains about, I think, in peak season, there's no crowds. So when you're going to these places, like that place in New Jersey down south, there's a KOA, they're open all year. Even then, it's just quiet, it's peaceful.
It's completely different campground, because we've been there in the summer and we've been there in the winter. It's two different places.
Yes, so if you look around us, we're in a very popular spot kind of near where we live, and in the warmer climates, this place is mobbed. The lots are full, people are hiking, and there's a natural pool back there, people are swimming, tons of people. There's nobody. You could hear a pin drop. I love it. It's beautiful. So this is what you're going to find at a lot of campgrounds in this area and in colder climates in the winter.
The final thing is when there's not a lot of people out and you have that snow cover and the cold, it can be really beautiful.
It is gorgeous.
Like MJ said earlier, you get to hear what's going on without the traffic, without kids screaming, without drunk people making all kind of noises, music playing, all that kind of stuff.
You sound like an old curmudgeon.
Okay, I'm an old curmudgeon. No, but if you really like to get back to the camping, you know, you like that isolation, you want to get out in nature, a good time could be the winter.
So Izzy and I talk about this all the time. We hate the cold. A lot of you know that. but look at this. We love this. So when it snows, I love it. And then I'm done. So I want it to snow. Look how pretty it is. It looks beautiful. Okay, let's go to Florida.
Yeah, I like the snow, but I don't like everything that goes along with it.
Right.
Like the messy roads, the traffic, and the cleanup and all that other stuff. I don't like it.
So I said when we retire, so we got about 2.5 years left, right? I want to be in the snow, but then I want to leave.
Maybe we'll go to Colorado.
Yeah, so where are your favorite snow destinations? Put those in the comments below. But snow is not going to be done for us. We're going to enjoy the snow, but be able to pick up and go.
So in the comments below, let us know, do you like camping in the cold, in the winter? If so, what are some of your favorite spots around the country? So when we're able to visit those areas, we can definitely check them out. And then to the left of us, if you want some reviews on some nice RV campgrounds or RV tours, we'll put our playlist to the left of us. And for myself and MJ, it's a journey of a lifetime, and we'll see you on the road.